wash my face, brush my teeth, get ready for bed. I don't know if my phone's working. I changed my clothes. I took a shower this morning, so I'll take one in the morning. I need to wash my hair in the morning. Alright, let's get ready for bed. Stop being a bum. Stop being lazy. Get your ass up. You know what I just thought about? That's trash. We're gonna wash our face. Take our eyebrows and mascara off. I wish I had some face stringent, you know, that like stringent stuff. Y'all, I don't know if that's a zit or if it's a bug bite. It's concerning. Welcome to car life. Not good. Zit. I hope so. Where is my... I ain't got nothing in here. Literally nothing. Damn it, man. Everything's in storage. Everything. Oh, where's my book bag? There it is. I hope my phone works. Damn it. I'm dropping stuff everywhere. I'm so tired. I'm weak. I haven't been eating. At least I got clean clothes and a clean bedroom now, I guess. Baby wipe. Give me this. I didn't have makeup on, just mascara and eyeliner. I mean, mascara and eyebrows. No, I need water. Water. Y'all, Y'all, this water is literally like legitimately about to boil. This water is so hot. I don't, it's like extremely hot. It's been on the tailgate. Oh, God. My eyes are burning. Jeez. Okay. Put all the trash in here. I ate a beef jerky. Gotta get your gains any way that you can. Oh my God, my face is on fire. I hope my phone's gonna work. Oh, I hope it's gonna work. Oh, I'm in the woods. I'll be so happy if my phone works. Like, literally, it never works. I'm so far out here. Where I have parking, it's like way out here. God, I still got mascara in my eyes. Yeah, I washed my face with Dawn. But it's antibacterial and they can use it on baby birds. It'll be fine for your face. I've used that for everything. I use Fabuloso for everything too. I still got stuff on my face. Where's the stuff? Lotion. And I'm not putting, I don't know what to do about that. Should I put a zit cream on it or should I put Neosporin? Great question. I don't know. I still got mascara, I think. Yeah, I do. Interesting. Sometimes I'll take a little bit of moisturizer and try to get the rest of it off. That water on the back of the truck was like borderline almost boiling. When it touched my face, I couldn't believe how hot it was. It's 91 degrees right now. In the shade, homie. I'm in the shade. And it's still 96. You can't escape it. It's hot. I have to run the truck non-stop. I won't cut the truck off till 5 a.m. I can't afford this shit. Plain and simple. Every time I start to get ahead, I fall back behind. Because another different season that's more expensive than the season before hits me. Speaking of being expensive, I don't know who these SOBs are that just stole this $1.5 million from a Brinks truck. But if one of y'all are single, I literally have nothing better to do if you want to go on a date. I mean, you can pick me up on your new yacht. We can meet for Top Golf. I don't know, some of my favorite things to do. We can go for a walk in a park. Honey, call me. For real though, somebody just stole $1.5 million from Brinks today. They pulled off like an 80s style robbery and stole all. They just rolled up out of there with $1.5 million. Authorities think that they're linked to a different robbery that happened in New York a few months ago. They stole over $300,000. You know, usually we don't see crimes like that very often anymore. Technology, cameras are everywhere, witnesses. Hey, whoever that is though, smooth move. Smooth move. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was hurt. The security guard, first of all, apparently the one that happened in, I don't know if it was Las Vegas or where it happened. Where's my phone? I was literally just watching this and I can't remember shit. Philadelphia. It don't even say in the damn description. I think it's Philadelphia because this is out of Philadelphia. The news. Yeah. So anyways, they said that the Brinks driver that was driving the truck, they said that his gun was stolen out of its holster. You know, I don't know what the situation was. It sounds like they told him to get down on the ground. There appears to be 2 suspects that pulled off this robbery. And from what they were saying in the news report, which wasn't much, it looks like the suspect stole his firearm. Y'all, is that another spot coming up? Breathe, just breathe. It's fine. You're gonna turn into a zombie now. Life is over. No, but for real. I feel like I see another patch coming up. I don't know. Damn it. I really hope that that's a zit. I don't think I've ever had a zit on my, like, cheek like that before. Sure, I've had them around here. I might get one on my forehead. But I don't really get much acne over here. It might just be stress, homie. I've been so freaking stressed out. Sometimes I'll get so stressed out, my entire chin will break out. It's like it'll look like hives. It'll look like I've got a fever rash around the bottom half of my chin from stress sometimes. It could just be a period pimple. I guess we'll find out in the next couple of days, right? So exciting. Is your freaking flesh gonna rot off, or is it just a period pimple? Your guess is as good as mine. I think it's a spider bite. I do. I think something was chewing on me in my sleep. I was something snack. I don't know, man. But I think I'm just a hypochondriac. Now I'm seeing other spots that don't even exist. Now I'm just making up stuff to be worried about. You're supposed to move this stuff in circles, but listen. Beggars can't be choosers, okay? Do the best that you can with what you got when you can. I'm telling you what, I'm not even lying. I swear to God, if that's another spot, I'm going to, like, I've got to make an appointment at urgent care. I'm supposed to get paid tomorrow. I'm not playing these games with my health. I will spend every fucking penny I have to make sure that my face is not fucking rotting off. There's so much shit going around right now. I constantly have to use public restrooms. I constantly have to use, like, public eating spaces, public laundromats, public vacuums. Like, I'm literally exposed in the nastiest shit all the time. That's another thing that comes with car life. You don't like public restrooms? Oh, well, this isn't gonna work out for you, princess. You'll be puking before the damn sun up. This is not the most hygienic way of life. Now, granted, I've got gym memberships and stuff, so I have a way to shower and stuff, but still, it's a mess, you know? It's a mess. You're going to be constantly using nasty ass restrooms. I've had to use the bathroom in some of the worst conditions. I much would rather go out there and does Brooke shit in the woods? She will. She'd rather. Hold my beer. I'll be right back. You got a baby wipe? Don't worry, I got some. Like, for real though, I would much rather go use the bathroom in the woods than use a McDonald's restroom nowadays. It's disgusting. Everywhere's like that though. It doesn't matter where you go. Even the Walmart's bathrooms are disgusting. It's just the way that things are, you know. We learned nothing from COVID. COVID affected the way that things are cleaned, for sure. Not in a positive way either. It's like everything went backwards. You know what I mean? Things are much more nasty now than they were during COVID. Or before. Life was cleaner before COVID. I need to brush my teeth. You know, I still haven't eaten that chicken. I got Bojangles. It's sitting in the floor. Sometimes I just cannot eat, man. Some people, they eat too much when they get stressed, and other people, they can't eat at all when they get stressed. I guess everybody handles it different. Here, I'm gonna plug you up, sweet thing. Don't you die on me. Hey. Wally. Ava. Y'all, Without a Paddle. It was so good. I watched it last night. That's what I was about to say, what I want to watch tonight. Let's see what's playing. Yo, YouTube recently has been dropping some fire movies. I need to put my window covers up too. Recently, I mean, the past few years actually, if you pay for premium, well, you know, maybe even if you don't pay for premium, you might have access to the movies. You'll just have to watch them with ads, right? Still not bad. I've seen some good stuff on there. There's a lot of stuff that I want to see that's on there. There's a lot of like rom-coms that I didn't even know that I like Fun with Dick and Jane. That's a great movie from the early 2000s that's hilarious, but when you really look at it, it's really a 90s rom-com, but it's hilarious. Hola. Oh god, it's such a good movie. He says, I swear I'm an American. He's like, let me call home. And that little boy answers the phone. Hola. That ICE agent threw him in the van so quickly. Great movie. Great movie. Yeah, that's a good one. Without a Paddle was on there. That's what I was doing, looking for it. I need to put my window cover up. I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. My shorts, man. These are like supposed to be down to my knees. I'm gonna buy an extra large next time. That's the thing. None of my clothes fit. I need to go to storage and like, I need to clean it out. I need my summer stuff. It's so hot and none of my clothes fit. And I know I have smaller clothes that will probably fit me. But it's going to be a whole pain in the left gonad. Like, I'm going to have to pull. Y'all been over there before. It's a mess. I'm going to have to pull half everything. I need to get in the very back dresser and everything in the floor is blocking me from accessing the dresser. So I would have to clean up everything in the floor, which I need to do anyways. But thank God all of it's clean because it came out of here. I need to reorganize, throw stuff away that does not fit because I'll never fit it again. I will be this size for the rest of my life. I might be 5-10 pounds more heavier, you know, but when I reach my weight goals, but I'm not going to ever be in a large or an extra large again or wearing a damn size 16, you know what I mean? So anything that's that size, I can donate and get it out of the way. And I even have clothes now that don't fit. My cute little skirt that I had on today, that thing is plumb falling off of me. It looks like, it feels like I'm wearing a damn hula skirt or something. Like I'm hula hooping the skirt around my hips as I'm trying to walk in it. And it's so big, it's literally falling off of me like I'm damn, I don't know, a 1990s rapper in a video. And I'm just constantly pulling up my pants. You know, like I need to just like probably put it in storage. Like I love it and that might fit me again one day. That was one of the things I will keep. That skirt I had on today, the purple one. It's K-Swiss. It's cute. And it's comfortable. It's like a skirt. It's got shorts underneath the skirt. I might keep that. I might be able to fit that again one day, but I'll never be able to fit in a large or extra large or anything else that's bigger than that. And I need to just get rid of it. And I don't really have much to do this week. Schoolwork. For why? Why am I going to just... Because I'm just going to give it a fair shot. I'm just going to keep doing it and stick with it. I saw a bunch of people on YouTube this afternoon. It was people that were living in tents, homie, in the woods like this. I really, I mean, yes, that's much better than sleeping on the sidewalk or a city park bench, but it was this one woman that was like 52 and she was working 2 jobs living out of a tent. Like, no one will convince me that she wasn't doing her fair share to contribute to society with 2 damn full-time jobs and still living out of a damn tent. You can't blame that on her. Like, it's not for a lack of trying why she's living out of a tent. You could tell this woman was not a drug addict. As a matter of fact, she looked damn good for damn her age. I was surprised when she said 52. I would have thought she was in her early 40s. So, and she was living out of a tent in the woods. Like, first of all, that is just so damn scary, okay? Like, It is. Out there by yourself as a female. There was another woman in the same video that was elderly. I'd say 60, 70. And she talked about how she couldn't afford rent. It's just sad to see people living out of tents. I guess that's better than nothing, but how do they lock them things, I wonder? I wonder if they rigged something up on the inside. I'd have to. And still, though, somebody could cut that shit and you wouldn't even hear it. I sleep like a rock. Like, I wouldn't hear it if somebody cut the damn, what is that shit, canvas? It's not a paint and brook, it's a tent. It's called something. It's like that tarp material. And that shit is not always weatherproof. Let me tell you, I've done my fair share of camping, homie. Not every tent is waterproof. You'll come back and your damn mattress will be saturated along with everything else. You have to be careful. You got to know what you're buying. And that's something to actually spend maybe a little bit of money on. And if it's just you, I guess it's not, you don't need something too big, you know. I've seen YouTube's, there's been people that had big old tents. They had like jackeries hooked up with toaster ovens and shit. It's wild. It's wild. We have a rent problem. People are priced out, just like I have been. I've been priced out for years. I don't even think about living in a house because it's impossible. I can't even afford to live in a car. Like, you know, that's $2,000 to $3,000 a month just to live comfortably and have enough money to have gas for school, have gas to look for work and or to go to work. That's just to live comfortably. $2,000 to $3,000 a month. Now, granted, this truck drinks gas like, you know, crazy. But so would a Sprinter van that has a whole house attached to it. That's the point. How are these people that do that van life stuff? They're not honest. There's one girl that has been honest, and she said that her bills were $3,000 to $4,000 a month, and she's a van lifer with a Sprinter. And she's one of the only people that I've seen that live a van life lifestyle that's been honest about her expenses every month. And the crazy thing is she's got a fridge and a stovetop and all of that, which would be cheaper if you have stuff built in like that. It's going to absolutely help you in the long run. You're not going to be spending money on butane. You'll have a better water reserve, a gray water runoff. It'll make life easier to have those things. But I've never been interested in those things because I wanted a more simplistic. I was trying to dial back the spending. But the fact is, between the car maintenance, the car payment, and the gas, you'd need $2,000 to $3,000 a month. And that goes for anybody that has, like, even that's financing a new car. Like, if you're thinking about getting into this, oh God, honey, and you're gonna like finance one of those Sprinter vans, you've got to have some kind of income, because you're gonna need $2,000 to $3,000 a month just to pay for your parking. You're gonna have somewhere to park. You're gonna have a gym membership, unless you got a way to shower in the van, I guess. Some people do, some people don't. So it's expensive. It's just water alone. My water supply, I spend probably, I don't know, $50 to $100 a month just on water. And that's just the 2 or 3 packs that I can account for every week, or the 2 or 3 2.5 gallon jugs that I need to wash dishes. You know, like, the ins and outs add up to card life. They absolutely do. And sometimes they're even more expensive. So you have to buy your items differently, whether it's laundry detergent or food products. And sometimes you have to buy things that are just more accessible in the moment because you're living in a car, and that makes things a little bit more expensive. It's really not, you know, I'm sure if you had, like, you know, $5,000 to $10,000 to throw into a nice used car that you wanted to do this out of, absolutely. But if it was anything over 7 to 10 years old, you got to think about the long-term maintenance on a vehicle that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years old. Car parts are going to be harder to get. Also, they might be more expensive to get if they're harder to get and they're not manufactured like they used to be. Also, like, and that's another thing that comes with, like, RVs. Everybody's like, oh, why don't you get an RV? I can't afford this. That's going to triple your problems. There's so much shit that comes with RVs that I do not have time for. Absolutely not. I don't want those problems. You have to think about that stuff when it comes to this stuff. And I think that too many van lifers on YouTube and TikTok make this look like it's easy, like it's inexpensive, like it's the da-da-da-da-da-da. And really, these things need to be talked about, because there needs to be transparency so that people don't get themselves into a situation that they cannot get out of, or they're putting their lives in danger. This is not a joke. There's been, my AC broke, and I like to died one summer. I'm not exaggerating. My health problems were so bad, I debated going to the ER because I was so dehydrated, and the sun was taking such a toll on me, and I could not escape it. I mean, I literally just sat here and melted away in the sun, and the AC was $1,200 to fix. That's a huge expense on a short notice. So I rolled around for over the whole summer with no AC, about to die, and finally I got it fixed. But something like that can, and imagine trying to work a job at the same time. Like, that is something that could impact your health to the point that you have to quit your job. It's so, and I just want to be clear, it was so hot that even at night at 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m., it was still 80 degrees outside, which meant that it was like 90 in here, and I had no AC. There were nights that I was going without sleeping. I was sweating 24 hours a day, and I could not escape the heat. And like I said, it was giving me severe health problems. I felt like I was going to die, and I could not escape it. So, you know, that is not something to play with. Somebody who's in their 70s play that game, they might not make it. Seriously. These things are not something, I mean, I wonder how many of the perverts that have creeped up on me trying to do weird stuff out here, I wonder how many of them actually knew I had a channel. And I think we can kind of tell the difference sometimes, you know, when like strangers come rolling up and they're drunk trying to talk to me as I brush my teeth. It's clear that they've never seen my channel, especially when they shout at me that I'm mad that Trump won his presidency. You would have to never have known who I was not to realize that I'm a Trump supporter. You know what I mean? Like, you've never seen my channel clearly if you're telling me that I'm mad Trump won the election. I've been supporting him for a minute now. So, you know, but I wonder how many people didn't know about my channel and they were just creeps out here that knew that I lived out of my car. I wonder how many of those interactions I've had. I've caught a few on camera. There was one guy that rolled up on me one night, and he got out of his car and he was going to open my back door. He saw my camera at the bottom of my window cover, and he ran back to his car, and I had to call law enforcement. And law enforcement said that they pulled him out of the car, and he was actually argumentative with the cops. All of this is recorded. And they said he was no danger, but they like searched over his car. He absolutely was going to open that back door. He thought that I had the music on. I had actually rolled up to find parking for the night. It was a huge parking lot with like probably 200 parking spots. There was nobody there. There was 2 or 3 other van lifers in the parking lot, and we were all spread out pretty evenly across this huge parking lot. And all of a sudden, I'm sitting in the car after I got my window covers up, and I heard someone pull up right beside me. It was weird. And I look out the window, and it's this guy. And so I turned my music on, and I started blaring my music, hoping that it would scare him away, right? Next thing I know, I look out the window, and he literally has stepped out of his car, and he's walking towards my back door with his arm reached out, and he was going to open that door. And then I put my camera out with the flash on. Of course it didn't record nothing, because it's against the glass. And he freaking scurried back to his car. Well, then I'm like, surely he's going to take off. No, he didn't. I had to call the cops. The cops got there, pulled him out of the car. He started cussing at the cops, being like belligerent. It was crazy. Yeah, You know, that's another thing. Like, I literally have a target on my back just because I'm homeless. People try like that, shit like that all the time. What about the guy at Best Buy? I woke up in the back and I opened my window and there's a guy looking through the window like this. Or what about the guy from Planet Fitness? Now, granted, that guy knew me from my channel because he said, I went to every Planet Fitness looking for you. I mean, seriously, though, it is extremely dangerous being out here exposed, even in a vehicle. People see that you're homeless and they think that you're homeless because of something nefarious, which is not my case at all. Quite the opposite, which is comical. But, they do. It's scary, you know? That's part of the stuff they don't talk about, is how people literally are psychos. You're gonna deal with some crazy people living out of a car, and it's always like the worst of the worst too. Like, how bad could it get? I don't know. 2 meth heads on a shore when you're stuck in the sand during high tide. That was crazy. I need to try to eat something, but you know what it is? I don't have sauce. I wonder if I got anything in this basket. I'm looking for some sauce. I want some sauce. Do I have any sauce? Hell no. What time is it? Is it too early for ZQL? Probably. I ain't had that in forever. I've been taking these Vitafusion night gummies. Damn, I ain't got no sauce. Not one sauce to spare. This sucks. Come on, homie. Hey, there's some Taco Bell sauce. What's that? I feel another one. Ketchup. I'll take it. What else I got? Oh, hot sauce. I'm gonna eat some chicken, I guess. I'm gonna try to eat. I need to eat. Ouch. Damn it. Them Walmart bottles don't close all the way. I was gonna put it on a tortilla, but I got a half a biscuit in here. I need to eat that. I haven't eaten. So I'm going to try. Oh, it's still squishy too. Probably because it's still baking from it being 90 degrees outside. Hot ass waters. Better than no water. Why did they put this paper in here? It's like all in my way. My HD. Ketchup. Let's do Taco Bell sauce on the chicken. Mild. I'm a little mild too, buddy. What you say? Makes me happy. I cannot leave this box in here. And that's another thing. That's part of the reason I wake up hungry and go to bed hungry, because I can't have food in here in the woods. The animals will rock my car. You can hear them trying to break in. The other night I had like 4 on here. I don't know if those possums, raccoons, probably both. They probably meet up before the sun goes down, and they're like, listen, this is where we're hitting tonight. All 12 of us, we're going to jump that bitch in the cloak of night. Sometimes I swear to God, there's like swarms of animals out there. I'm like Snow White. Without the resources. Like, for real. I still wonder what that was that one night. I heard it coming. I heard the leaves rustling on the ground first. And then, when whatever it was, when it hit the hood of the truck, this is a Chevrolet Silverado. It's got a big hood, okay? This ain't no Prius. Whatever animal that was, it hit the front of the hood so damn hard that it bent the front of the shocks went to the ground. I said, oh shit. And I was so scared. I just laid there. You know when you were scared as a kid, you put the blanket over your head? That's where I was at. I didn't know what it was, but I knew that it sounded big enough to kill my ass. So I wasn't going to find out. And I didn't want to move so that it knew that I was in the car, because God, Lord forbid, it was something like, I don't know, extraterrestrial that had fallen off of a spaceship. I just didn't want it to know I was there. I'm in the woods with nothing but pine trees. And all of a sudden, I hear the leaves like, I can hear the leaves rustling. And then something hits the hood. The front of the car almost hits the ground. And then I heard it take like 2 or 3 strides across the hood of the truck. It would come up the windshield. It said, do, like almost like you could imagine a gorilla like throwing its arms down to move its body forward, you know? It sounded wild, y'all. I don't know what it was. It might have been a bobcat. It could have been a baby bear. It could have been a raccoon. Whatever it was one of them. But it took like some strides across the roof, and it did not realize that that was a tailgate or whatever, that the truck bed was back there. And when that thing, it was going so fast that when the roof ended and it fell down into the tailgate, it slung to the back of the tailgate, and I heard his crawl his little ass over the tailgate. I heard him crawl like he dropped down into the tailgate, and he hit so hard that the tailgate stopped him, and I heard it get quiet for a second, and then I heard his little paws like climb out of the tailgate. I was like, oh wow, that just rocked his world. I wonder if he went and crawled back into the hole that he come out of, like feeling sorry for himself. I don't know, but whatever that was, it was big, and it scared the hell out of me. That's really the only time, other than like 1 or 2 thunderstorms, that I've actually been genuinely scared. And the thunderstorms, hell, at this point, I'm a pro. You gotta have this bitch up on 2 wheels for me to have concern, okay? We ain't flipped yet. It's fine. We ain't floating. We ain't flipped. It's fine, okay? At this point, I've rode out so many thunderstorms that, oh well. Like, I don't even like worry about it. I actually sleep really good if it's thundering and lightning and the wind's whipping the truck around. Hell, with all the wild animals that rock off my car all night, a thunderstorm, it feels right at home, you know? It rocks me to sleep like the wild animals typically do. It's been rough out here with the animals. And hell, this chicken's been in my car all day. They probably waiting. Oh man, I can smell it from here. Wait till the sun goes down. They probably already sitting out there skeezing on me. They plotting. I'm telling you. Bastards. And I'm actually amazed they've never broken in here. Because sometimes I have to deal with them every single night. I don't know how they haven't been able to break inside, but it's a miracle. I guess you get what you pay for, right? These things are made to be work trucks, so they're going to be made more durable, more dependable too. This chicken's pretty dope. Not bad. The Taco Bell sauce, it helps slide it down because it's a little dry. Where's my phone? Where's my other phone? There it is. Oh, God, I can't even fucking have a meal. It's always goddamn something. I gotta go. I love you guys. We'll talk. I love you guys. Bye. Sorry.